So we're trying to move all of the paper that goes into the folders online starting June the 1st. So you should have gotten an email. You click on Open Shared Drive and it will bring you to this page. So this is, imagine this is like different binders with different tabs within each binder. So you click on the location. We're in Athens today. I'm going to double click on that one. And then it's got a binder for your CBC, your BMP, the Gene Expert for proficiency testing. And then these daily logs are kind of like those sheets in the front of our current binder. So I'll just open this one up. For example, daily, weekly checklist. If you double click on that one, it will open this up. And instead of writing it down on the paper in the folder, in the binder, you would just click on these and input. So I've preset these. If the temperature's in range, it'll just look like a regular number. If the temperature's out of range, say it's 40 degrees, it'll be red and you'll know that you'll need to do something for it. Same thing with the humidity. If it's normal, it'll look like a regular number. If it's really out of range, it'll be red. All right, so you fill all those out like you would normally. The fridge temp, you can either put it in Celsius or Fahrenheit. I've put it into where it should have a range for both, and both would be acceptable. So all temps in range, just click yes or no. If it's good, it'll be green. If it's red, then you will need to do something about it. These are all check boxes. You can click on any of these as needed, and then initial on the bottom, you can just type in whatever your initials are. All right. So we will close this screen here. Once you're done with it, I'll erase all those later. Daily and monthly tasks, same thing. Did the background pass check, or background pass yes, QC pass yes or no, sample probe wipe down, etc. So you just fill all these out. The date will also, you can have the month up here with the days of the week, and then for your expiration date, whenever you type a date in, let's say it's June 12th, it'll automatically format it to the same way each time. So same thing for these, all these check boxes. At the end of the month, we'll just make sure that all the monthly stuff has been done. So it's pretty much the same as the paper that we have right now, just online. For all of the QC that gets printed out, normally printed out, 3-hole punch it, put it in the folder, but we're gonna scan these in and upload it so that I can review it remotely. So for example, CBC, your background check and your QC, you're gonna double click on this folder. And then these are the different tabs here. So usually you'll use background check and daily QC. So we'll double click on background check. And right now there's nothing in here because we haven't loaded anything up yet. Your background that's checked, that's printed off, we're gonna put it in here. Again, you wanna make sure that everything's passed. But you would scan this in like normal. So once you hit scan, it'll come through. And then you would hit save to PC. That's all the same. Here, as long as we name it and have the date, that would be fine. So I can name this background check and then May 31st, 2024. This button here, it can be helpful. Open folder after saving. That way you can just drag and drop. So when that one's checked and I hit save, a folder should pop up. And here you can see it's background check May 31st. It's saved in the downloads folder because that was what was there. So all you got to do is click on May or the background check PDF. You click on it, hold it, and then drop it into this screen here. And it takes a second, but it'll load for you. So that's one way to do it. We'll delete this one out. If you made a mistake, you can click on these 3 little dots and go to move to trash. And you can confirm. The second way, instead of dragging and dropping, if you don't like that, is to click this new button up here. And then you're gonna click File Upload. Once you click on that, it opens your folder up. you can find, whatever document you're trying to upload and double click on it, and that should also load it there. All right. If you ever want to go back to a different tab over here, you can click on these buttons up here. It'll take you back. And then daily QC, for example, we already uploaded this one today. They named it CBC QC and put the date. If you ever need to look at these for some reason, double click on it and it will open it up for you. So if you want to get back to the main screen, you can hit share drives. That'll bring you back to the very beginning, and then you're back here. I will add a folder and a tab for every single thing that we have in the folders right now, and we'll continue to update those as needed. So, for example, your gene expert, this is going to be different per clinic because we all have a little bit of a different test. If I double click on this, there will be a folder for QC for each of the cartridges, and there's also a document to fill out receipt of the cartridges. So if we get some chlamydia gonorrhea cartridges in here, double click on that one. It's the same thing. Instead of writing it on the paper, you would just come over here and type in the lot number, 5437789 or whatever. Your receive date, and then your initials. You can highlight these or bold them just to show that we have finished everything documentation wise. All right, and that's it.